100 years ago, the town of Dawson City in the Yukon was the biggest city west of Winnipeg. The gold rush was on, and thousands came up here hoping to strike it rich. "40,000 people rushed to Dawson, getting there any way they could. They're lured by the dream of making $1 million overnight." Well, the gold rush is long over for Dawson, but now they're working hard at mining a different kind of gold, tourist gold. The new rush is on. 60,000 people, that's more than at the height of the gold rush, stampede here every summer. Dawson is adapting. Now there's a lot of people making a living from tourists who want to relive the gold rush days. Back in those days, saloons and dance halls were the major employers. A dance hall girl in today's dollars could make $500 a night. Today, Can-Can girls are dancing hard to make $500 in a week.
3 shows a night, 6 nights a week.
But Dawson is the only place a Can-Can girl can find work mining American tourist gold. Well, north of New York.
I went from Vancouver to New York, and that in itself was a culture shock. But I'd say New York to Dawson took a little while to get used to. Oh yeah.
It's no surprise then that in a town full of gold, liquor, and dance hall girls, there was always a ton of work for the police. Today, RCMP officer Anthony Pompeo still patrols in traditional uniform, but he's more into flashing a smile than flashing his badge.
If I had $1 for every picture, I'd have a very good pension. And I'd retire earlier. Towards the end of the summer now, all the horse has to see is a person with a camera, and he'll stop.
I wanted the gold, and I got it.
Dawson poet Robert Service made a living writing about the North.
I came out with a fortune last fall.
Dawson actor Tom Byrne has made his living impersonating Robert Service for the last 20 years.
I do that 7 days a week without any time off.
Wow.
Well, you know, tourists don't have a holiday, you know. So I can't take a holiday. I've got to keep going for 7 days a week. Yet it isn't the gold that I'm wanting, as much as just finding the gold.
Since the gold rush, prospectors have been finding gold and bringing it to trading posts.
Oh, isn't that One Ball Pete from Upper Hunker Creek?
Hey, how's it hanging?
You know, I got that name because I've only been to one dance in my life.
Oh, yeah,
right.
sure.
Oh, right,
Yeah.
right.
Dave Robinson and Ron Ryant still trade supplies for prospectors' gold, though these days they're trading a lot more with tourists.
The Nelson, the shirt, and the hat for the jacket. How's that?
You got a deal. If tourists don't want to trade for gold, they can buy it. That's kept Uta Riley's shop working since 1904. How much would that be worth?
This piece is in the neighborhood of 13,000
$13,000.
Canadian.
Okay, a little out of my price range. At the back of the shop, goldsmith Gail Smith has been working for 11 years turning raw gold into fine jewelry.
I really like seeing the finished product, and not only the finished product, but that when somebody really likes it and walks out of the store, I go, yes, right on, you know, they like my work.
Most of the gold in the old days ended up in saloons. The first saloon in Dawson made the equivalent of $500,000 from prospectors in its first night. These days, saloons are attracting tourist dollars. At this bar, Bill Holmes has a toehold on tourist business by inviting them to join an exclusive club.
You're about to join the world-famous Sour Toe Cocktail Club. In order to join the club, you have to drink your entire drink with a human toe in it. Make sure the toe touches your lips.
Now, you can't say that people like the product being sold here, but tourists flock to take their turn. Only in a frontier town like Dawson can a dead human toe still be a useful tool for making a living.
Oh, I would never kiss him again as long as I live.
So are those really and truly dead toes?
Yeah, they are. Yes, but they live on.
Where does one get a dead toe from?
From people's feet, mostly. They're all donated to the club by people who have lost them for one reason or another: frostbite, lawnmower accident, poor circulation.
More than 17,000 people have joined by paying $5 a pop. Did you do it?
We all did.
And in true entrepreneurial spirit, Holmes has expanded the business to include 5 dead toes. The Sour Foot cocktail.
Here we go, down the hatch.
Welcome to the club, Bill. You've proven to be a man of wonderful talents.
That's the spell of the Yukon. Dawson City will always attract can-can dancers, traditional police, trading posts, poets, and toe tipplers. As long as there's a human fascination with gold and the frontier, the people in this town will be living, working, and mining tourist gold. When we come back, you'll meet a man whose home is in a 5-screen multiplex theater.